while Dwayne was coaching in Sacramento, tensions started arising between him and Uriah Faber. He then left the team. There were still tensions, they grew even more, and now they do not like each other whatsoever.
To say the least, yeah.
How difficult was it for you to be in the center of that from the beginning to even this point?
I felt like I was a child in a divorce relationship. You know, having to choose sides, but you love both of them, you know what I mean? Like, Uriah is very easygoing and just kind of whatever, but Dwayne's real serious, and those they don't see eye to eye. Uriah tries to give a coaching spot to someone, but doesn't let him take over, doesn't let him be the actual lead figure. And that's just not right. Dwayne puts 110% into every practice. He really tries, he cares. It was a tough situation to kind of play both hands.
How was that taxing you mentally? Because this was your coach, but this was your team. So did you feel like the stress of that started creeping in on you as he's making the decision?
Big time. He actually decided to move back to Colorado right after I won the belt. I told him, like, look, I need you to train me. Like, this is like something, like, I'm fighting in 8 weeks, you know? I mean, I've seen my career just blossom since he's been with the team, and just knowing the importance of having a coach, someone to hold you accountable, someone to watch your sparring, watch your opponent's film, to make sure your weight's good, just not letting me cut any corners. You know, I've really felt the importance of having a coach, kind of like I did in college for wrestling, and my next fight was going to be Dominic Cruz, you know, which was announced, which I was pumped on. You know, I mean, I've been wanting to fight Dominic forever, and knowing that's who I was going to fight, I needed to do my whole camp out in Colorado. You know, I had a sit-down meeting with Uriah and told him, like, look, I'm going to be doing my next full camp in Colorado. You know, I'm coming back and forth in between camps. I mean, I own a house in Sacramento. I'm teaching over half the classes there, and he wasn't having it. He told me I had to choose, kind of gave me that ultimatum, you know, either with us, with the team, or you're with Dwayne. And I felt like that was a little selfish. If anybody gives you an ultimatum, you know they don't have your best interest at heart, and I had to make the decision I had to make, you know. Dwayne wasn't giving me no ultimatum of where I needed to train, and you know, I believed in the guy and he believes in me, so that's the way it went down, really.
How did the rest of the team react?
The point was to go back and forth, train with Dwayne, and to be living with Team Alpha Male and doing my off camps there, you know, but that wasn't working, so I got pushed out and I had to move to Colorado. But when I did, I had multiple guys wanting to follow me out there and come and train, and Uriah kind of put a squash to it and knew that it was kind of giving Team Alpha Male a bad name, which I understand, you know, but the way he did it was a little ridiculous and just childish, you know, and so I just knew I needed to get rid of the negativity and just moved on.
Was there ever a point throughout the whole thing where you thought, oh, did I make the right decision?
No. Now looking back on it, there was just a lot of negative stuff on that team that I'm glad that I left, you know, that I'm in the right spot. Me and my wife are super happy. I'm surrounded by positive people and just happy.
Do you feel like your side of the story hasn't been in the media as much as maybe their side?
I don't want to talk about it. It's not like something that I want to bring up. That's a time of my life that's now brings up negative memories, you know. I mean, it was at the time it was the greatest time of my life, you know, 6 years of Team Alpha Male, winning a world title, brotherhood, just having a great time, you know, but now it's negativity. Anytime I talk about it or bring it up, I have to talk about these negative situations, and I just don't need that in my life.